Welcome back. We are continuing the news. We begin this segment with a primetime news follow-up. A third fire victim from an explosion at Guardsman Group of Companies has been airlifted out of Jamaica to receive medical treatment overseas, where he will undergo specialized care and support following the incident. Yannick Williams reports.
Burn victim number 3. On his way to be flown out to a facility in Atlanta, Georgia. His spouse, who will join him there, described the extent of his injuries.
He was speaking, so that was a good sign, but he was in a lot of pain, and the burns to the body, it's severe. I must admit, hats off to the team, to the Guardsman team, Beryllium. I was impressed at how fast they responded, how they turned up, showed up. They had persons on the ground. Even while he was in the hospital, they had persons on the ground getting the stuff he needed. And I am very, very appreciative of that.
He's one of 3 victims who received third-degree burns from Wednesday's incident. The explosion at the Beryllium garage facility remains the subject of an investigation. But for now, the company says the focus continues to be on the 3 surviving victims and providing support to the family of the deceased worker, Richard Maguire, who died Thursday morning.
It's a difficult time for them, understandably, and we want to show up and make sure they're getting all the support that they need, whatever form that might take.
The 2 other victims have begun treatment in the U.S. Co-founder of the Burn Foundation of Jamaica and crisis support charity, Stephen Joseph, commended the work of the medical team at Kingston Public Hospital for stabilizing the injured men and preparing them for the next leg of their recovery overseas.
Now is time for us. Just keep them in your prayer, because as you know, when it comes down to burn, it's difficult. And so our hope remains very high for all the victims.